Now we go into the Christmas music. Started with the pocket bell. Now I get a little light. Ready? Y'all, everyone has their lyrics for the Christmas sing-along. Right here.
There's some more coming. They're gonna do all like this, all like that. There's some more coming.
Right.
Here goes your crazy.
Christmas bells are ringing, carolers back on the charts again, cooler than ever. Here's Miss Loretta Poinsettia. Next, we have the reindeers.
Mr. Santa, bring us some toys. Bring Merry Christmas to all girls and boys. And every night, the birds are singing. You'll be bringing Mr. Santa. Promise us, please. Give every reindeer a hug and a squeeze. I'll be good as it can be. Mr. Santa, bring us, please, please bring us, Mr. Santa. Bring us Christmas joy.
Hey, dude, let's slow things down a bit and chill to the frosty sound of the snow surfers. resist. So join the tinsels and the jingle bell twist.
Jingle bell twist, jingle bell.
You know, my sister who lives in Texas used